I'm Adam Prey with Auburn Cord Duesenberg Company. We got something special today I wanted to call your attention to. This is a 1937 Cord Custom Berline. So these are pretty rare cars. Not too many of these were made. It came from the factory. This one we just got it in the shop, just begun disassembly. Of course, we did all of the detailed inventory and all of those things, make sure we have all the parts and determine what we're going to be missing and those sorts of things. Just begun the disassembly. Soon the next step will be taking out the engine and transmission to begin to restore those as the body goes back to the paint shop in order to get metal work, body work done in painting, and then we'll bring those two pieces back together, the engine, transmission, all of that will be done at the same time. So we can have more updates on this vehicle as it's in the shop for the next couple of years, probably doing complete frame-off restoration. When it's finished, it'll be one of the finest cords in existence. And this is really going to be a fun project. One of the unique things that you may notice is that there is not a supercharger on here. It came in the shop with a supercharger, so there's some question on whether or not this car was born with a supercharger or did not have the supercharger from the factory. Those are always questions that Cord enthusiasts ask and want to know the history of that. So we're going to help lend some insight to the customer there on our opinion as far as the originality of that and determine, even if it wasn't original from the factory like that, maybe the customer wants to keep it a supercharged car, or perhaps he'll want to go back to its original as purchased from the factory condition. So those are all the kinds of questions and things we talk about with a customer as we're going through a restoration. Sometimes we can lend insight what we're finding, if a car's been restored or not restored, if we think this is original versus that, depending on what we know about history and the records that we have available versus what we're seeing on the actual car during the disassembly and the restoration process as a whole. So this does look like this car was restored at one point, probably 60 years ago actually now, so a 60-year-old restoration. There has been a lot of things added to this car, like accessory type items, which make it kind of interesting and fun. Some of that were certainly done at the dealership, and maybe some of those after the fact. But we'll get into those and give some insights as we see this restoration progress and move forward. So looking forward to this project, getting started on it, and seeing how it goes.